For decades, Red Bull has been the king of energy drinks. But then, social media stars Logan Paul and KSI came along with Prime Energy and shook things up. The brand and its marketing team have made some big promises, and they've certainly made a splash. A big splash. People call it the killer drink.
An energy drink that's become very popular with kids is now facing calls for an investigation.
The brand is under fire for the death of a 15-year-old. It's currently under FDA investigation, and it has already been banned in several countries. Some people are calling for the drink to be banned in the United States as well. But what exactly is so dangerous about Prime Energy? And why is it causing so much controversy? Prime Energy drink debuted in 2022. This drink was pretty much everywhere when it first came out. Everyone was talking about it. The two big names behind this hit? They were Logan Paul and KSI. These two weren't always friends. In fact, they started as internet rivals. Many might remember their intense boxing match back in 2018. The first fight was tight. Two judges said the score was 57-57, and one judge said KSI won with a score of 58-57. They fought a second time, and KSI won. But life is full of surprises. When the money started to come in, they went from rivals to close friends and overall business partners. They started to respect each other. This change led them to work together. They decided to join hands in business. So on January 4th, 2022, they shared exciting news with the world. They introduced everyone to their new project, Prime. Many wondered what made their drink so special. One of the big draws of Prime was its flavors. They weren't ordinary. They brought out strawberry, orange, blue raspberry, and peach mango. These choices were fresh and unusual for energy drinks. Alongside these flavors, the duo had an inspiring slogan. It was Unleash Your Prime. Plus, the packaging had a striking feature. It sported a bold lightning bolt logo. This logo caught everyone's eye instantly. But the massive popularity of Prime wasn't just about the flavors or its cool packaging. Logan and KSI were very active in promoting it. Their dedication showed. They made their vast fan base really curious. Everywhere, people started expressing their desire to try Prime. To add more to the excitement, Prime made some smart moves. They partnered with famous social media personalities. Before you knew it, Prime became a trend. It was being talked about everywhere. Their promotional strategies were really impressive. They often had limited time promotions. There was even a special edition can. This can was made for fans of the video game Fortnite. Those who got this can received in-game rewards. They didn't stop there. They introduced a time-limited flavor as well, blackberry lemonade. All these strategies worked. People felt a strong urge to get their hands on Prime. Some went to extremes. They started selling bottles online for very high prices. They were so rare, store owners priced them from $5 to $15 each. This caused a lot of chatter about its scarcity. Prime's online activities were also noteworthy. They had a beautifully designed website. It wasn't just about looks. The website was user-friendly too, and they never left their fans in the dark. Prime was active on social platforms and sent out regular emails. Through these, they informed fans about upcoming flavors and cool offers. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Prime marketed itself as a healthier option. And that was the first domino that started a devastating fall. The duo couldn't stop making money with these popular energy drinks and always kept the same speech. KSI and Logan spoke about their commitment to natural ingredients. But as is the case with many new trends, it's wise to be cautious. Consumers should always be thorough. They need to check and understand what they're consuming. After all, as the old saying reminds us, everything that shines might not be precious.
Being warned not to buy Prime because it's putting their health at risk.
Okay, Prime Energy is a product we've all heard about. But what really lies beneath its claims of giving us a burst of energy? It's vital for us to look closely at what might be risky about it. This beverage poses potential dangers. When we talk about Prime Energy, one thing stands out. That's its caffeine level. Let's put it in simple terms. A tiny can of this drink contains a whopping 200 milligrams of caffeine. That number is huge. For a better understanding, many other energy drinks have much less caffeine. It's the equivalent of 6 cans of Coca-Cola. Drinking down so much caffeine at once is maybe not a good idea. It raises concerns, right? But why the fuss about caffeine? Here's the thing. Consuming lots of caffeine can be bad for certain individuals. Symptoms like a fast-beating heart, feeling shaky, or headaches can pop up. For a few, the effects could be even more severe. Picture this drink as a hidden threat in a container. We can't stress enough how vital it is to realize this. However, it doesn't end with just caffeine. Prime Energy comes packed with synthetic elements. Guarana, taurine, and B vitamins make up part of its ingredients. These terms might seem harmless. Some might even think they sound beneficial. But there's a catch. Comprehensive studies on these components are scarce. We're in the dark about their complete safety. They could pose risks, and we're just guessing. It's a bit like venturing into unknown territory without a map. Now let's highlight another pressing matter. We don't have any long-term safety data on Prime Energy. Think about it. How would you feel about consuming something every day, not knowing its long-term effects? It's like crossing a busy street blindfolded. In some cases, the repercussions from this drink went beyond mere side effects.
Parents are being warned not to buy Prime for their children because it's putting their health at risk.
The news shocked many. A 15-year-old boy passed away after consuming Prime Energy. This heartbreaking incident has grabbed headlines and touched countless hearts. Such an event isn't something we hear about every day. It's now a topic of intense discussion, sparking worry and wonder. Why did this happen? Let's delve deeper into the story. On that fateful day, the teenager consumed not one, but 2 cans of Prime Energy. Tragically, shortly after, he suffered a heart attack. His family was left in grief. Here was a boy, bursting with youth and vitality, seemingly on the precipice of his future. But the unthinkable happened. His life was cut short by something as innocuous as an energy drink. And here's an even more alarming detail. This marks the first death directly linked to Prime Energy. The pivotal question on everyone's mind is this: is Prime Energy truly safe? Until this event, many believed it was. It's a go-to beverage for those seeking an energy kick. However, in light of this incident, doubts are emerging. The untimely death of the young boy has sent shockwaves. Parents are rethinking their choices. Schools are urging caution. Even those in governmental positions are now keeping an eye on the situation. What's more disturbing is the sheer unpredictability of this tragedy. The idea that an energy drink, especially one commonly consumed by teens, could lead to death was unfathomable. Yes, the cans do caution users about their high caffeine content. Still, many, especially the younger generation, don't give it much thought. Perhaps now is the time to pause and reflect. The medical community has also sprung into action. Experts are delving into the nitty-gritty, examining every ingredient in the drink. The primary objective? To ascertain whether Prime Energy was the culprit in the boy's demise. Their findings might dictate future actions, potentially altering how the drink is marketed or labeled. The death of the little boy is tragic. It was this event that ignited a big uproar. Now the whole nation is looking into it. Every TV station is talking about it. Every news outlet is covering the story. They all want to find out who is responsible. They want to know who caused the young boy's death. And now this matter has grabbed federal attention. The senator from New York, Chuck Schumer, has stepped in. He wants the entire FDA to look into the situation. The situation could worsen further, potentially leading to more victims, as Schumer has discovered that the allegedly hazardous drink is currently being promoted to kids. The investigation has just begun, but more discoveries are expected as a thorough inquiry continues.
The Senate Majority Leader is calling on the FDA to investigate Prime.
The FDA is now stepping in. They're investigating Prime Energy. Everyone wants to know, is this drink truly safe? Is it okay to say it's safe? Let's break down some facts about caffeine and drinks. Let's start with Prime Energy. A 12-ounce can of Prime Energy has 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot. Now let's think about Coca-Cola. If you drink 1 can of Coca-Cola, you get 34 milligrams of caffeine. But if you drink 6 cans of Coca-Cola, the caffeine you get is 204 milligrams. This is almost the same as 1 can of Prime Energy. Let's talk about its main competitor, Red Bull. An 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull has 80 milligrams of caffeine. It's almost 2.5 times more caffeine for almost the same size. It's truly crazy, right? So just imagine the devastating effect that 2 cans of Prime Energy that he drank in one day, the equivalent of 5 Red Bull cans, could have on a young boy's heart. For sure, the FDA will put its nose in this story. Actually, the Food and Drug Administration is a big deal. They ensure our food and drinks are safe. So, when they decide to investigate something, it's serious. Their current target? Prime Energy. Imagine if the FDA finds issues with Prime Energy. What could happen next? One word: ban. That's right. If they decide that Prime Energy poses too much risk, it might be banned in the US. Think about that. A popular drink gone from the shelves. It's a big move, but it's all about safety. But let's take a step back. What if it's not just about Prime Energy? What if it's about all energy drinks? This is a bigger question, and many are asking it. The implications are vast. Energy drinks are everywhere. They're in gas stations, supermarkets, and vending machines. Many people rely on them. A quick boost, a sudden rush, a way to wake up. If Prime Energy gets banned, will others follow? A wider ban on energy drinks could change many things. Companies might face losses. The drink industry could shift. Consumers might need to find new ways to get that energy kick.
Prime is already banned in some schools in the UK and Australia.
Groups with massive influence are talking, and they're not sipping the drink but brewing concerns. Imagine 2 giants entering a room: the American Heart Association, AHA, and the Center for Science in the Public Interest, CSPI. Both are huge, and when they speak, it echoes. Now they're hinting at dark clouds over Prime Energy. But hey, this isn't just an American drama. Flash to our northern neighbors, Canada. They've danced this dance before. Energy drinks there have faced the music, with some tunes ending in restrictions. For fact, Canada recalled 6 energy drinks, including Prime. They set the limit to 180 milligrams of caffeine in a single serving. That may not resolve the issue, but today Prime Energy is banned in Canada. Many countries have followed Canada. Could the US be the next? Now keep in mind, the makers of Prime Energy aren't the silent types. They're roaring back, defending their potion. They're firm in their belief. Prime Energy to them is a knight in shining armor, not an evil demon. But every story has 2 sides, doesn't it? Flip the coin and you might see an industry shaken to its roots. Brands toppling like dominoes, jobs vanishing like smoke. Many stand firm on the grounds of choice. They argue, give us our drinks and let us decide. And think about this. Those flashy ads, sports sponsorships, and events, they all ride the wave of the energy drink industry. A ban might just be the storm they never saw coming. But also keep in mind, with cans priced at $2 each and within arm's reach, the next tragedy could be just around the corner. How do you weigh in on this debate? Is the call for safety against energy drinks or freedom of choice resonating with you? Share your thoughts, hit the bell notification, smash that like, and subscribe for more.